Hey string players, this is Allie back again to follow up on my video about playing the bass line. We're going to go back to Sweetly Broken today, so the chords are A, E, F sharp, D, and we're just going to play A, E, F sharp, D. But this time we're going to add a little bit more rhythm to it to increase our range playing the bass line. I learned how to do this just by watching bass players, playing along with them in my worship team. And you can do the same thing. I talked to the bass player who played at church on Sunday, and he even suggested like getting a hold of a bongo drum and playing some rhythms on that, and then trying to do that on your instrument. So that's one thing to try too. So I'm going to change the camera around, and so you can see my bow, and we're just going to try a few different rhythms on A, E, F sharp, D, and we'll just repeat that. Okay, let's start on just a running eighth note. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. To the cross I look, to the cross I cling, of its offering I do drink, of its work I do sing. Good. That's an easy way to start. So for our next rhythm, we're going to take out some of those eighth notes. We're going to go eighth, eighth, rest, eighth, 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 rest, eighth, 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 rest. And the bowing is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And so if you're bouncing the bow, I'm just going to do this in open G. If you're bouncing it, you'll have plenty of room to do that up bow. Down, up. There yet, you can still do it on the string. It just won't quite have as much space in between. So let's try that. Down, up, down, up. We're starting on the A. To the cross I look, to the cross I cling, of its offering I do drink. Another one that you hear a lot of times bass players playing. Something that's a little bit more simple would be down, up, down, down, up, down. And so let's try that on an open G together. It means you're going to have to lift your bow at the end of each rhythm to start down again. Ready, go. Down, up, down, lift, down, down, lift. Lift. Let's try that one together, starting on A. To the cross I look, to the cross I cling, of its offering I do drink, of its work I do sing. And so that's a pretty basic rhythm that you can build on. So, for example, you could do bum 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 bum. Down, up, down, lift, down, up, down. Try it. To the cross I look. Of its suffering I do drink, of its work I do sing. So you can come up with lots of different rhythms. I came up with some pretty intricate ones yesterday, which you could do in the right situation, but probably it's best to keep it simple. And you're probably going to want to vary that if you're playing the bass line throughout the whole song. Change it up for the verse and the chorus. Your worship leader will probably want you to, will mention that the verse and the chorus should be contrasted, or the different sections. And so they might tell you, oh, this section we're going to build, this section we're going to pull back, and it's just going to be guitar and bass or something like that. And so you're going to want to change it up throughout the song. So let's try that. Let's try, I guess we haven't talked about the chorus verses yet. So maybe just listen this time, and we'll do the verse one way, and then I'll do the chorus a different way. Let me make sure I can see my music here. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do, for the verse, I'll do, and then at the chorus, I'll probably do like running eighth notes. That would be a good way to do it. And maybe I'll build at the end of the verse into the chorus. To the cross I look, to the cross I cling, of its suffering I do drink, of its work I do sing, my Savior, of bruised and crushed, showed that God is love. God is just. At the cross you beckon me, draw me gently to my knees. I am lost for words, so lost in love. I am sweetly broken, holy surrender. So you get the idea. You can tell the difference between the verse and the chorus, and that makes a nice contrast. Hey string players, thanks for watching, thanks for playing along. Again, I'm looking for your feedback, so please let me know how I can help. I'm praying that I can be your cheerleader so that you can work in your church to build up the body of Christ and encourage everybody. Thanks again.